NextGenWalkthroughs.com brings you the Grand Theft Auto 4 missions guide. This is the third mission for Elizabeta, the snowstorm. This mission sucks donkey balls. Basically, it's a really hard mission after a really long driving part, and the checkpoint system in this game is terrible. So what I would recommend is getting in a taxi, saving yourself some time, and just having them take you to the waypoint. So once you're finally here, you're just going to start shooting your way into this building to get these drugs. It's not that difficult, but there are no checkpoints throughout this whole thing, which sucks, because the end of this mission is difficult. So just use cover for this first part and take out the guys one by one. The only tricky part about this first part is that some of the guys are like in the roof, not in the roof, but since the building's falling apart, they're like on a different level of the building than you. They're in the ceiling. So as you're making your way down this hallway, you want to be looking up to make sure there's not someone above you that's gonna blast you.
I have him dead in my sights.
The other hard part about this is that it's so dark, and this whole building is kind of like a maze. It can make it kind of difficult if you lose your bearing as to which way is out once you've made it all the way in. I mean, you do have a map, but it's difficult to use when you're in a firefight.
You will die, Mama Werewolf, you will die.
So, just check the rafters for dudes.
All I gotta do is pull the
There's one. So you just gotta be careful of guys like that. And then there's two guys in this last room where the drugs are. And you know, the auto targeting system's not that great either. So this game can get pretty frustrating. I really got frustrated on this level in particular. But there is a health pack and a armor in the room with the drugs. So be sure to get that. Because once you pick up the drugs, the cops are going to be there. And they've got bulletproof vests, and there's a lot of them, and they've got pretty good guns. So you can definitely get killed pretty quickly. Alright, the Noose team are raiding, so just kill the first couple, and then what I was trying to do initially was kill everyone, but that's not the way to go. The way to go is just get out and run for it. You know, if they put some checkpoints in this game, it wouldn't have been half as frustrating as it was, but if you're this far in the game, you know the checkpoint system sucks. You have to drive halfway across town just to try this stupid mission again, which is, you know, that's poor game design. And as critically acclaimed as this game is, it really isn't that good of a game. Even though the story is phenomenal, the acting is phenomenal, I don't know, and it's really cool and expansive, but there's definitely some gameplay elements that make this game very frustrating. So, once you escape, just try to find a vehicle. I got in a bus for a while. That didn't, you know, you're not going to get away in a bus. So Eventually ditch that for the police cruiser, and then once you can lose your wanted level, that's about it.
I lost the heat. Where are you?
Cheers, fine. I'm with some buck and say no I. Get here now, Nico. This be some strange shit.